Hello, everyone. My name is Joy. I have Henry here. I have Jessica here. And I have Victor here. Now, today I'm going to provide them with information on how to obtain a business license. And I just want to get everything situated here. I'm holding my grandbaby here, so hopefully he'll be quiet while I try to process this. Okay. Now I want to start by, Now I wanted to share this information because of the recent discovery through research that statistically, according to the Office of Management and Budget, small businesses are the engine of job growth in our economy today. Now, the purpose of a business license is to control business locations. This would keep an auto repair business from operating next door to a school, and it will also keep things from being manufactured in the home, such as fireworks, drugs, poisons, explosives, and medical products. My knowledge on how is based on previously attaining a business license in the state of Maryland as co-owner of a sprinkler fire protection business, and the fact I just obtained my business license in the state of Virginia. My briefing of my background encompasses years ago, the fire protection business was started as sole proprietorship in the basement of my home in the state of Maryland, and later progressed in limited liability in an office building in the District of Columbia. The company progressed because of the demand for housing and the requirement of sprinkler systems in all commercial, residential, and government sites. Now, in 2008, Business Week announced over 1 million people lost their homes, mostly due to foreclosure, which ended the demand for housing. This occurrence ceased my business. Now, my point to this is know the demand for your business, because this will help determine your financial stability. Now, I just want to say that there are many how-to websites offered for most businesses, from contracting, construction, to real estate and insurance. So I want to transition to the steps needed to start your business, which are: first, you need a business plan, you need a business name, you have to have a business structure, which includes either sole proprietorship, LLC, which is limited liability corporation, general partnership, corporation, or S corporation. Now, the important factor to get a business license is deciding on the structure of the business. That's according to the entity. Now, this is important for tax filing purposes and ownership, how tax breaks are applied, and also if the company folds, how the debt will be dispersed. Now, the next thing that you need is a business name registration, a business tax ID number, and a business license. And you can find the details of any of this information at your local business center, courthouse, or your state government website. Now, I want to go to another brief situation which led me to starting my business in Virginia. In 2009, when I was laid off from a company where I worked in the accounting department for 10 years. In the last 2 years, my income has become more from unemployment than employment. Being unemployed, one of my obstacles has been obtaining full-time employment with my skill set in the accounting field. It has been difficult for me because most companies do not hold a great turnover in their accounting department. And through temp agencies and recruiting, I have worked on many assignments, but still I have no permanent full-time job yet. In my search in 2012, I found that technology has expanded the ways to obtain some of the documents needed to obtain the business license. Now, I want to move forward to what items I needed and their purpose to attain the business license in the state of Virginia. My list of documents includes that I needed to acquire includes SCC, which is a state of corporation. Now, in a state of corporation, or the SCC, can be acquired from the sccvirginia.gov website. This is used to form a new Virginia corporation or limited liability company with your business name. Now, this site checks name distinguishability, obtains and verifies good standing for certificates and corporations. It files corporate annual reports that you report according to your business, and other documentation for registered agents. I filled the application out online and was able to print it for the cost of $100. Now, inclusive with my SCC was my Articles of Organization. Now, this is a legal document that provides the basic information such as your name, your location, and the entity of your corporation or your business. Now, this can be used in any state as well as the District of Columbia to establish a corporate entity. Now, they specify the District of Columbia because the District of Columbia is not really considered a state. Now, the next few items that I had to attain, I had to go to my local courthouse and business center. The next item is my trade name registration, and this is required if you use a name other than your legal name. Your legal name is your birth name, which is the name that you were born with. Now, if you don't use your legal name, then you can acquire the certificate of assumed or fictitious name. Now, I acquired this for my business because I created the name for my business. I didn't use my legal name or my birth name. Now, to do this, it cost me $12.50. My next item was my EIN, which is my employee identification number. Now, my employee identification number identifies me. When I go to my accountant, this is the number that I provide to them, and if they look online or look anywhere, and they look up my name, they'll see my identification number. Now, my identification number also is used for tax purposes for my business. Now, I acquired this number through the irs.gov website. The next thing that I had to have was my zoning and occupation certification. Now, the zoning and occupancy certificate is to segregate factories and housing areas. Now, you have to confirm that your home can be occupied for a home-based business. The certificate requires an HOC, which is a home occupancy certificate, if you are operating from your home. Some residential areas do not allow this because of the traffic through neighborhoods. Now, you don't have to own your home in order to operate a business out of your home. You can do it through rental. Now, the cost for this for me was $27. And then last but not least is my state business license certificate, which is obtained through my local courthouse. Now, according to Entrepreneur, although some businesses think that licensing and permit fees are ways for government to wring even more money from the business sector, most of these programs are intended to protect the general public. I want to summarize by saying some of the requirements are the same per state. The only change appeared to be according to zoning and laws. Then you can attain what information may be needed in your state by going to your state government website, and I advise you to check the tax guidelines for your state and your business. Now, the extended benefits of a home-based franchise are not only do you get the convenience of working out of your home, but because there is no need for outside real estate, home-based franchises seem to be less expensive than non-home-based. Now, as a highlight, I want to point out, being a seasonal tax preparer, that the other benefit to owning a business are the tax write-offs, which are listed on the irs.gov website at the beginning of each year in January. Now, I want to close by wishing you all the best, and perhaps your business will be the business I use for my business. Thank you.